5 and 6. Okay. Hi. Hi. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. This is the reading and it's going to be for Cancer. I'm doing the zodiacs again. I'm going to do weekend reads, okay? At least I'm going to try them. But the goal for today, I should have started yesterday, but I didn't think of it till today. But for today, I'm going to try to do them all in one day. I really don't think I'll be able to do it. I require many naps, okay? So it's like, I don't know if I'll be able to actually pull that off. But overall, this is for Cancer. I considered doing water signs and having 3 pick cards. I thought this was a good idea. Okay, so I figured maybe another time. I figured that alarm goes off right when I start filming. Oh, they heard it. Thank goodness. Sometimes they won't hear it for like, and they just won't hear it. It'll go off for an hour if I'm listening to music and stuff. Oh my God, it'll go off for an hour. Okay, I'm an experienced owl. Okay, that's young owl. Okay, baby owl. And what does baby owl do? Baby owl stays up all night, sleeps all day. I'm not in baby owl stage anymore. I stay up all night and I stay up all day. And I power nap here and there. Like, and I wake up like, who touched me? Waking up like, who touched me? I got a bad nightmare, but it ain't a nightmare. Why did I pick 3? You see, I got pick a cards on my mind. I guess you get 3 of these. Happy little mistake. It's not there. Where is it? I have to search for it. Oh, God, YouTube. It's a holiday today. It's Saint Jean. Saint Jean. They say it's in English. Saint Jean. It's the only way I can only copy what I hear. Saint Jean. That's what they say to me. But yes, that's what today is. Okay, it's. I don't know. I've looked into it. It's like their 4th of July, kind of. They might have fireworks. For me, it's the day my dog died. Oh, what a cold day. Poor guy. He died. I want to say it was because of the holiday, because I literally couldn't take him to the emergency. I had no emergency vet in the city. And I didn't live in a real city. I lived in a town. So that fucked me over. Poor guy. But, I mean, I told myself maybe there probably wasn't nothing they could do. I don't know. I really don't know. I just have to let that be. It was coming off of a weekend, and they're closed on the weekends, vets. So I wait for the Monday, and then the Monday is a holiday, and it's St. Jean. So there's no way to take him anywhere. And then he dies by the end of the day. So I'm like, well, that's life. The mentor. Oh, but man, I want to say, I had to keep him until the holidays were over and the veterinarian's office were open again. I didn't even get to, and I mean, oh, I had a client, okay, and she was like asking me, like, because her dog was dying of cancer. Oh, her dog looked exactly like my Murphy. It was a beagle and he was all old. All right, I don't remember the name. Sid. Oof, his name was Sid. Right? Okay, fuck it. That's why I'm psychic. Because then it's like, I don't know. I did not remember that dog's name. But then it's like that lady was here and she said it to me. Sid. And I'm like, oh, yes, it's Sid. I hear you over there in the corner. Thank you. In my mind. But yeah, his name was Sid. He was chill. He had like a lump. He was sick, basically. And she had to finally put him to sleep, but she wanted to know what happens when this happens. I'm thinking to myself, how are you this? She was old. I was like, how are you this old and this is your first pet death? I was like, oh, well, I was like, I wanted to bury my beagle, all right? But it's like when you live in society, in a city, you can't just bury your dog. You got to go like break some laws to do it. And it's like, I'm a law-abiding citizen, hey, and try to be. So the next best thing, I had to cremate him. What else am I supposed to do with him? They told me they were going to cremate him anyways and just dump him in a pile of ashes and dispose of it. And I'm like, well, give them back to me then. I don't want you doing that. I don't, you know what I mean? If I can't bury him, I can't put his body somewhere properly. Give me back his ashes. Don't you just, they're like, we'll dispose. They wanted to charge me $75 just to have them cremated. I'm like, why are you charging me $75 for me to give you my dead pet? They're like, oh, well, we send it to the mass crematorium where all the other $75 pets go. And they're just going to get mixed in. And I was like, I mean, he was a fan of dog parks. He was the stud of the dog park. All right. I take him off the leash and that was, they had like little pools and mud baths everywhere. And he would just cruise. He'd get all dirty. Oh, he was so gross. He would get so dirty, that dog. Oh, and taking him to the beach was fun because he very much enjoyed the sand. He'd roll in it and get dirty. The boxer was a little more delicate and more of a princess. Like she would be like, "What is this sand? Oh my goodness! Why did you bring me here? I can't even sit properly." And that's how the boxer was. I was like, "Listen, calm down, lady. She's all proper, right? Elegant." But the beagle man, he was like a four. I called him a 4x4. And he'd truck through the snow. He was really cool. But anyways, yeah, man, I had to like hold the body to get him to the vet so that they could charge me $75 to mix them in with a pile of other ashes. And then I don't even know what they do with these ashes. What do they do with those ashes? I get that they mix them. That's kind of cool. But then what? Okay, where are you putting these ashes? What are they doing with it? I don't know. But I didn't like that idea of a mystery pile for my puppy. So I got them both cremated because I already went through this with the boxer. Mentally, I already went down this roller coaster of what to do when the pet dies. But because he died on a holiday, I had to like tackle a new option, which was how do you store a dead dog? What? I mean, I did what I could, man. I wrapped him up in a blanket like a burrito. Okay. And then my mother-in-law had a freezer. Yeah, we put him in the freezer. I didn't know what else to do. I was like, I love you, my man. I put him in the freezer. I was like, I'll be back in 2 days' time. That's when the appointment is to drop you. And I'm forcing them to give you back. Right? I don't know where they're putting you. So you're coming back home with me. So I got to sit there for the weekend and pick out an urn. I picked out the cutest urn. It's a biodegradable, self dissolving beach sand urn. And I was like, this is the cutest thing ever for my Murphy. Okay. I did the same thing for the boxer. But the boxer was, like I said, I went a little more for her personality. I went a little more regal. Okay, because she was a princess. Okay, she was my baby girl. She's funny. That was her name, baby girl. But it was like it was not like the hood, baby girl. I mean, it kind of morphed into that, and also she had a lot of nicknames. I called her anything I wanted. But yeah, Mr. Murphy, man, that man died today. So I don't really care for this day. It's the day they celebrate, though, so it's kind of like, okay, I guess I'll eat a hot dog. I like, my community is giving them out for free today. I think they have a little tent set up at the church. Okay, I'm gonna go walk over there with the Christians. They're gonna hiss at me, and I'm gonna eat a hot dog. I'm gonna deep throat a hot dog at the church. Okay, yes, maybe if the weather calls for it. I'm going to the store eventually. I go there every day. When I take my little Mr. Rogers walk to the store, I might hit up the little free hot dog at the church. Make a few people uncomfortable. Okay? I might do this. Okay, it's fun.
Sorry.
Oh no!
I'm having trouble hearing you.
You're not supposed to be listening. My watch spies on me. Okay. Oh, hi, Sydney. I was zoned out. Usually when I do the zodiac reads, no one really shows up too quick, so I kind of just talk to myself. I talk to the air is how I see it. So that's your name. If the weather, yes, if the weather is nice, I may go over there and deep throat a hot dog in front of some Christians. uh, he called me the whore of Babylon, and it's like maybe, but only with food. I mean, I'm a food whore, okay, and I'm super picky. That's one thing I'll give my ex credit for. He cooked really good. He was natural. I taught him how to cook, but he's the one who was able to make it good himself, not just listen to the directions. He's able to branch off and be. So is my kid. Oh, my kid's got it too. And I'm like, I know how to teach y'all. I teach them all the little techniques, and but then they don't cook for me. My Max does though. He's pretty chill because he likes a big ass meal for like holidays and shit. And I'm usually that meal bitch. But I taught him all of the recipes, so now he is now meal maker for himself, and he's like, it's a lot of food to do this. Do you want some? Yes. So on the holidays, I usually get like a package from him of leftover, not leftovers, but like split up meals because he makes a huge feast, like as if we're still married or something, because that's what he likes. And I'm like, I ain't doing that. I'm too tired. I've done it 16 years. I've done like 3 feasts or 4 feasts a year for fucking 16 years. You know how much turkey? You know how many turkeys I done fisted? All right? No, I'm tired of fisting turkeys. Okay? I learned something funny about turkeys, but whatever. Alethea. So what's happening this weekend? I gotta kind of pipe down. I gotta kind of keep this at 30 minutes each because I'm trying to do all 12 readings in one day. Okay, I'm bored and I got time, and I have a private reading. I had a couple private readings, but I feel like they're giving me issues. That's how. Listen, if I can't focus to do the reading, it's because I don't. My mind hasn't finished gathering the data. I don't explain that because then I'm ready when I'm ready, and then it all comes out. I don't have to think about it. This one's tough. He's asking me about star galaxies, and it's like I haven't looked into galaxies in a very long time. So give Grandma a moment to go through the Rolodex and pull up old information from the sky. But yes, so I'm trying to keep this at 30 minutes. Right? But something transforms. You get a message, you get a note, you get a letter, you get a form, you get a piece of paper, you get something. It could be verbally, it could be physically, but you get something from someone else about someone else is a third party in between. So that's why if it's a messaging system, this is the app. So like you get a message through an app. Like there's a third party involved. And if it's in person, someone else gives you the letter for someone else. And a fairy climax is approaching. A mentor. I don't know. You seem to be a pretty chill person. We got the philosopher's stone here with the mentor. It's making me think of like Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil was a good guy. Right? I want to know something about truth, courage. All right. Fairy climax approaches. Okay, so something you have okay, psychic protection and courage. This makes me think some people that have been bothering you or attacking you or harassing you or anything like this, even if it's like in the unseen, like kind of like how I got my house egg for no, I have no idea. I mean, I'm like, it's not even Halloween. This is out of place in life. All right, the moon card. As I said, something in your behind your back, something out of place, something confusing. I have the organization card, so that makes me think that that stuff was planned on you, and it's gonna stop. And I feel like this weekend, something with organization. And this is making me think of organizing your mind. Okay, this is making me think of the 4 quadrants of the brain, things like that. So it's like you might organize your thoughts about something. Psychic protection, you might have been under a lot of stress this past week or who knows how long. But I feel like that's kind of clearing up. Good cheer. You might celebrate something. Today's a holiday. I don't know where you live in the world, but maybe you celebrate something. But that would make sense because today's a holiday for me. I'm kind of in a celebratory mood. All right, but it might be a little bit of a downer too. Like mine's a double-edged sword for me today. It's like, yeah, let's party when eats hot dog sad. Yes, I try. As I said, there might be an up and downness to your mood this weekend. I feel like, but this is because of something you were going through, and it's part of like feeling better. A fairy climax approaches, you might get into an argument with somebody. The buffalo card, you get a sign. There's a sign. I don't know what the sign is, but it might even be literally like a thunderstorm. You might have a thunderstorm this weekend. But there is a sign in your subconscious, the buffalo card. The buffalo knows when to go. I don't know. They know when to take off, and to get to high ground, and things like this. So there's like an instinctiveness with the mentor and an owl card. You got some, I'm going to say, inner wisdom to you. You learn something. It must be from this letter. Endurance. Hold on, you can do this. That's with the courage card. My shining, brave, and true bright, my courage now returns this night. I don't know. Maybe something on Fred and night, or at nighttime at the very least. This is making me think of day and night. Maybe the song that's making me think of the song Day and Night. I was just listening to it this morning. But something changes like day and night. You learn something and now it's like day and night. I don't know. You get some information that's the truth. I feel like crossroads cards, you've been confused about something. This has got you under some type of psychic stress. And I feel like then a fairy climax approaches. But I feel like you handle it well. Like I feel like you are not the one who climaxes and rah, you're not the dragon. A climax is approaching upon you, sir, ma'am, whoever you are. You need a shield, all right? I don't know. This either has happened or is gonna happen. You're gonna have to handle that dragon, all right? Because it's not really a dragon, it's just a bitch. So it's like, but they're, I don't know, they're angled to mentor you. I know you're gonna have to teach someone a lesson somehow. And I feel like it's about how you handle a situation, a fiery climax that approaches upon you. Okay? Like with me and my boss the other day. Whoa, yo, that lady was like ready to go, and it was only 8 a.m., man. I was like, you're way too crunk for this. I'm not. This is my chill day. Thursday, my chill day. I love to clean the house. It's so chill. Okay? It's one of those houses where if you polish everything, you know the person's gonna they're gonna appreciate it. Okay? And there's a lot of houses where they have me polish it, and it's one of those houses where it's gonna get messy the minute I leave. You have kids, but they still want it polished because I came. It's like some type of weird shit. So I don't care. They pay me, I do it. But for this house, it's like they pay me, I do it, but I know they appreciate it. Like they like what they like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But either way, earthworm. I want to say something you've been keeping to yourself in your mind. Organization. I feel like you've come to a conclusion. You've come to a conclusion about something. It helps organize your mind. Like you've been trying to think of something like you've been trying to formulate this thought. I feel like so it's celebratory, but there's some sense of like not being super excited. Someone's having to convince you. But I feel like it's because of something that's on your mind. So maybe you have something on your mind and what's going on around you is exciting, but I feel like you got something personal going on, even though something exciting is going on. A win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, maybe you got some type of legal issues because with the Aletheia card, that's about truth and justice and things like this. You know, it makes me think of court. It's actually like it makes me think of scales even. So that you know what I mean. And this is skills. So that's why I say you got something going on that's I want to say pretty serious in the background, and but you're in good cheer. Like that makes me think that you're not worried about it. You're just thinking about it constantly. And psychic protection, you might end up like getting upset about it here and there. Fairy climax approaches. I don't know. Something has happened, and I feel like it finally came to like you know what I mean. Someone argues with you or something. The dog card, 10 of Cups. I don't know. That makes me think of loyalties, organizations. Now it's making me think of work. Maybe you have something happen at work, or maybe you've been waiting for information from work. Maybe something happened at work and you're not sure if you're fired. The bear card. That makes me think you had to go bear mode on somebody. Okay, so maybe you went bear mode on somebody. I want to say for a friend, stand up for somebody, something like this. Maybe you go bear mode on a client, on a customer. You go bear mode on a customer, forget it, man. People try to act like you need to take a time out. They treat you like the elephant from Dumbo, and they like put you in a pen. Okay, they like go sit by the vending machine over there, man. You chill. We don't know what to do with you. Like they act like yeah, you're gonna murder everyone because you told someone to go fuck themselves that day. And it's like, dude, I've been working here how long? I'm clearly not, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's like a sense of being tranquilized. You need to chill. And I feel like crossroads, that might be why you have the crossroads card. Queen of Pentacles, if this is about work, I feel like it's you kind of just work there because you want to work. Maybe you like the job, you like the people, you so you stick around. I feel like, but maybe you might end up leaving your job, or just being worried about it, but overall, you're kind of not worried about it. It's just on your mind. Something like this. It could be all sorts of things, but I'd say majority is work. And it's about, I want to say, 10 of Wands, like a fairy climax, a full moon in Aries. So it's like, rah, but for a reason. Aries blow up for reasons. They do. I understand all the reasons why they blow up. It makes sense. What I like about an Aries is that they move on. And when they don't move on, it's like, I don't know, that's because something's constantly blowing them up. But overall, they're known to move on. Like they pop off and then they're done. That's it. And they're fun. They don't like to hold on to things. I've met a few of them. I have a cousin, an old business partner, an ex even. I really didn't know that guy too well, so we can't really include him. He might not even be an Aries. We don't know. Okay. Old woman. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so someone that's your superior, I want to say. I feel like they somehow protect you. So I feel like you're not losing your job. You're fine. Like, I feel like you did nothing wrong. That they came at you and you might have just handled it really, really chill. We might have been the Pooh Bear even. Like, I go Pooh Bear mode and people don't get it. I turn into a Pooh Bear and then they're like, "What happened? Are you a moron?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just Pooh Bearing it right now out of worry because I can tell you're about to blow up on me. And if I'm a Pooh Bear, you can't blow up on me. So if they blow up on a Pooh Bear, that means they're a monster." And that's what my boss did. I went Pooh Bear mode on her because I really didn't understand. I honestly did not understand what the fuck she was going through and why she was being so nasty to me and why she went and hid and pretended and like laid out in the she like hid in the guest room while I did all the house. I didn't understand why she did any of that. So I came at her very confused and Pooh Berry. And that was a reality for me. Once I'm triggered, I get triggered into Pooh Bear brain, and then I don't understand anything that's going on. Okay, it's like I turn into Neo and all the bullets fly by because I'm just so stupid. And I go straight down like a Patrick or something. Literally, this is a superpower of mine. Okay, people have witnessed me do it. Okay, it's like a light switch. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Basically, something happens that makes you have to, I want to say, either pop off or handle a pop off, or either way, it's someone else's doing. And I feel like you aced this. This is kind of like not a test, but it ends up kind of being a test. And I feel like you did it so easily. And it says purpose, planning, efficiency now comes so easily. And it's like it's super easy. It's something about skills and tasting the rainbow. I don't know. I don't know. You did it easy. I don't know. Maybe you got some Patrick in you. Okay, the wedding card and an old woman. Okay, so it could even be at home. It could be a spouse, or it could be someone you work with. That say you have a business and you and your spouse run a business together. Okay, me and my ex run fantastic business together, and we're able to actually be friends. So it's kind of cool. If we ever want to do a business, we go in and we could do it easy. Okay, I got the gift of friend. I don't know. I'm a friend zony person, and people can vibe on that. My hand is itchy. But either way, good cheer. Something peps you up overall. You're in a good mood. You're surrounded by something fun and good. If it's just at work, I feel like at home with your old lady, the lady you're married with, I feel like you're chilling. I don't know. You're grounded. Overall, you're pretty okay. But you do think on whatever the fuck that was here and there. Okay, organization, I feel like it's all according to life's plan. Courage, I feel like it was a test of whether or not you would stand up for yourself, how you would do it. And I feel like that's why I say it's not even about anything other than your life. Like, I feel like this was for your own personal gains in life. Like, you can pat yourself on the back. Oh, look, see the grounded card. All right. Yes. Keep to your roots, stand taller than the trees. I feel like you might go camping, might run off. Okay, we got the 8 of cups. You might run off and leave the old lady at home and go camping by yourself or something. I don't see anything negative here. So the majority of y'all, you guys have I would say a partner, a someone, an old lady, an old man. You got someone. I want to say that you're either getting married to, wanting to get married to. You have a person, and I feel like, but old lady, I feel like it's like kind of like just like the relationship is I want to say very understanding. There's a comfort there. So this could even be a relative and they want marriage for you, something like this. If you're someone who's single, there's something about this weekend, a relative trying to get you to get married. trying to I don't know, this is making me think of someone with a list of like potential suitors for you. Okay, like, oh God. And for those of you that are in relationships, I feel like you guys just got a real chill relationship. Or maybe you're engaged and there's a wedding coming up, so there's a reason to have good cheer. Something exciting is going on. You might even be going to a wedding this weekend with your wife or husband, your old person, your ball and chain. All right, grounded. I feel like this person grounds you either way. I said whether y'all are together or not. As I said, it could even be someone you just know at a distance or even in a person, and it's like, I don't know, you guys should be married. Like you guys are like an old married couple. You guys get along well. It's something like that. And they ground you. I feel like they're the person that's in this card here saying, come, look, there's hot dogs. Let's not be sad. Let's eat hot dogs. They find the bright side of things. Okay, they're that person, the big owl on your shoulder telling you to go down that hot dog and laugh about it in front of the Christians. Okay, so I feel like maybe you're down about something overall. Maybe you just don't like that climax had to happen. But something with a letter and a message, you receive this, you send this, you do something. Mentor, I feel like you teach whoever this is, even if this is at home and this is something with an old lady, like say someone just like a roommate that you live with that's an older parental figure or something like this. They could be your wife, they could be someone else's wife, they could be someone else's husband, and things like this, something like that. I feel like you might stay away from them. They might be like a nasty person. So it's like with the courage card, I feel like something happens where you don't have to actually hold up your shield. And then we got the letting go card. So it's like I feel like that person lets go of whatever the hell they have against you, whoever they are, whether it's someone at work, whoever this nasty person is that roars at you, I want to say. They roar at you, and I don't like it. Okay. Courage. Oh, the courage card again. All right, be brave, be strong, and believe. I feel like this is what you had to do. You had to stay grounded during this. I feel like they triggered you. They planned it. They planned it. They like know your triggers. They think they know your triggers. They planned it. They staged it for you. And I feel like you handled it amazing. I feel like you fucking nailed it. I don't know, but I feel like that makes me think there was a camera on you and they watched the cameras. This person might have lied about you. And people went and checked the cameras. This making me think like at work. I'm literally picturing a break room with a vending machine straight up. And, and there's like a sink over there, like for the coffee. There might be like a little mini fridge, maybe some free cookies sometimes, like Big Daddy cookies. I'm at my Mazda dealership. All of a sudden, listen, that's what I'm saying. I'm any workplace, and there's like some type of snack area. Listen, where I be, where the snacks be. Where can you find me where the snacks be? When I went to court, where was I? Right next to the vending machine. What did I have? A shitload of change. I bought some sets, a little drink. All right, I bought some chips eventually. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I'm a snack. They told me come back at 2 p.m. I'm like, Jesus, that's 3 hours away. So then I walked and had a meal. I found my way to a sandwich shop. And I walked around downtown, strolled. Yes, found a Tim's. I was like, yes. Okay, it was Tim's or burritos. And I was like, oh, a burrito or Tim's. I was like, I'm gonna go with the turkey sandwich because it's like 11 a.m. But I want the burrito. I might come back and I might order a burrito. I've been thinking about a burrito today. Sorry, I'm getting hungry. But yeah, we're definitely in some type of snacking area. All right, if I put this in place of my job, I'm in the kitchen type of business or like the dining area. You know, I'm in like somewhere like this, whatever. Something like that's going on, and I feel like you're off on your own. So it's like something happens, and it requires courage. I feel like you want to rip this person's face off. I feel like this person it crosses the line. Okay, how far along? I don't know how far, but they definitely cross a line. I want to say it's abusive. Whatever they did was abusive, mentally, physically, literally, verbally. I don't care. It was something. It crossed a humanitarian line. In my mind, right now, that's all I'm thinking of is what it crossed the line, and you had to actually be the better person, be the bigger person. You had to be the Ned Flanders, and you had to turn the other cheek. Eh? I legit told my boss, like a kid, what she was gonna do, and just turned around and walked away. I treated her like a 16-year-old. She was literally behaving like one on her phone. So it's like I kicked into mom mode. I mom everyone if they act like a child. It's natural. I don't know. I've done it since I was little. have a fucking finger in me. And I'm like, wah, 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 wah. But it's like, if you've never seen my mom, I want to say you're a pretty cool person. Because I don't really mom it. I really don't mom anyone unless they're rude or need it. Unless they need it. She needed a momming, apparently. I did it privately, though. I wasn't like rude. That's why I said, you handled it. I feel like you might have been planning for the possible day this person tries to mess with you, tries to destroy you or something. You know what I mean? Something like this. They try to incriminate you. This could be at the home. It doesn't have to be work. Successful career, a happy working environment, pay raises and promotions. So that's why I said this is beneficial for your career. I feel like you're not worried about your job or anything. I feel like you're thinking about something. Now I'm thinking you're thinking about something far more different. Like this that just times out with job. You have a something on your mind that you I feel like you think you're slightly dyslexic. I gotta touch everything, man. I'm a little dyslexic. Eh, I don't know, you learned something, but Phil Collins in the air tonight. That's what I'm saying. Maybe someone cheats on you. You learn that something, there's a backstab, and you learn about it. That's what maybe this letter is. Okay, and then we got this peacock card. Okay, so that's like making me think that you thought you were, I don't know, the peacock card, you have your tail feathers down. This brought you down. This was somebody literally putting you down. Mentally, physically, they were trying to put you down. And it's like with the Phil Collins card, if this wasn't someone you're dating, that means they cheated. They cheated on you somehow. They did some type of cheating tactic. That makes me think of lying. Or maybe they do witchcraft. Boo! Maybe they do spells. Or this is the spell work. This is, okay, is it working? Okay, sorry. Let's wait for it. Let's see if it works. Yeah, okay. So, anyways, basically, this helps you with your career. Your career ends up being it's good for you. I feel like that person might get fired and then you get the job, something like this. I feel like you ain't worried about that. You kind of expect that to happen or not. I feel like you're not worried about the outcome there. You handled it. I feel like you handled it. You're happy with you with all this. I feel like you did everything balanced and fair. You feel good about it. You go home, maybe you go smoke. This make me think of peace. You might go smoke a bunch, chill, things like this, like something like that, and you spend the whole weekend chilling. But I feel like overall, I feel like good cheer. Everything's on your side, but there's something on your mind, and it's something about a message. Maybe you want to write a message to someone and you're trying to think of what to say, something like this, but it's on your mind, it's pressing. But I feel like that's the deep, deep, deep thoughts. Okay, that we went through all your superficial thoughts. We've eaten this hot dog now. We've finished it. We've gulped the hot dog down, and now we're in your mind. It's very fun and colorful, and you want to go do something fun. I feel like with a friend, Ten of Cups, you feel like they're really loyal and good. Where's the other card? Oh, they're over here. You feel like they're a very good companion. We even have the elephant card. They even have an elephant there. You see, it's a stone elephant. This is a real elephant. So I feel like whoever it is, this old lady that grounds you, I feel like you have them on the mind. So if you're with like other people, I feel like there's someone around that like this could be your mother, it could be a relative, it could be a boy or a girl even. It's just someone that's like a mentor figure to you or to other people. Or like you know what I mean? Like you find them to be kind of like an equal. So they're kind of like a bear too. So it's like I feel like you somehow ground with them and they make you see the positive. So maybe you were down. Maybe you are down this weekend and you end up having about what happened and they end up seeing helping you see the plus side of things. But Phil Collins in the air tonight. Whatever that cheater did to you, whatever that shitty person did to you, I feel like they're feeling it. They're feeling the burn. There's it's just like how this was destined for it to happen. It was destined for them. They were tested too in their own life of what the hell that they were doing. All right, they had the options to ride that crazy train or get off and be nice, and they did not. I feel like, you know what I mean? They definitely threw you under the bus, left you abandoned in the parking lot, something like this. You know what I mean? They left you stranded and like blamed did something to you. I don't know. And I feel like your honesty, I feel like locks you in is like, no, no, none of, I don't know. They basically, they act outrageous. and you kind of suspected it to come. So you were ready and you handled it well. And I feel like maybe this old lady has been teaching you well. This could be, that's why I said this could be your mom, even like in a minute, it could be like younger and you like talk to your mom often about how to handle things. But it's someone that you consider to be someone that you can get advice from. Okay. I feel like with the Phil Collins card, you're very mature, regardless of your age. And this Alethea card, you have a very mature mind, very, I would say, very calm. Maybe not a lot going on. I mean, you probably can if people come in there and stimulate it. But maybe when you're off on your own, I feel like maybe you're just kind of sitting there like, not doing nothing. Yeah. So that's why I said there's some type of sense of good cheer this weekend. You come to a full resolution on it, and I feel like by Monday, I feel like I don't know, you're chilling, and I feel like you no longer have to go to work like this. Okay, I feel like letting go. Yeah, they let that person go. All right, you're going to work like this. I mean, you still got to carry that shield, but it's like you don't got to actually hold it up while you're working. So it's like that person's not going to be there. So they could even change your shifts, change your departments, change your what is it called when they move you to to another transfer you somewhere, something like this. They can move you, something like that. Either way, it's a big old lesson for everybody, and everyone learns a little something. That makes me think that was going on behind everyone's back, and like there's like a domino effect to this. And now it's all out in the open. Okay, something's making me think of like an undercover boss or undercover detective, even. Like I don't know what was going on, but organizations making me think of the actual police now. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe the police get called, but it's like not on you. Okay, I feel like you didn't do nothing. I feel like you just sitting there eating your Skittles. At the very least, this might be something you just witnessed at work. I guess making me think of someone who's like, it's. I ask them all the time. I was like, "Is a story about you?" They're like, "Nope." And I'm like, maybe it's about someone you know. Hey, so maybe you're gonna sit back and watch this like a movie at your job this weekend. But either way, Phil Collins song always that song always makes me think of that movie Miami Vice too. Ah, I love watching Miami Vice. Maybe I'll put Miami Vice on in the background of my TV. I love that movie. The one with Jamie Foxx and what's that good guy's name? I don't remember. Either way, the guy that plays I don't remember his name. He's got the speedboat. And he's like, I know a place. Oh, yeah. I like that movie. Either way, I hope you have a great weekend.